Madam Speaker, today our motion is about education. Before we delve into this necessity of this motion, let us define the parameters of today's debate. First, the academic competency test, or well known as TKA, unlike general scholastic tests that measure logic, the TKA is a subject-specific evaluation covering mathematics, physics, and history and biology, designed to measure a student's mastery of the actual high school curriculum. Second, the term mandatory graduation requirement. This means that passing the TKA becomes a prerequisite for receiving a high school diploma. We are moving away from a system where graduation is a mere formality based on school level attendance, and moving toward a system where a diploma represents a verified national standard of competence. Now, moving to status quo. The reality of Indonesian education. Madam Speaker, let us take a look at our current reality. Since the abolition of national standardized testing, the Indonesian education system has faced a crisis of equality. According to the latest PISA, or known as Program for International Student Assessment scores, Indonesian consistently ranks in the bottom tier of literacy and numeracy and science. Why? Because without a high stakes national benchmark, there is no accountability. We see grade inflation where schools give high marks just to pass students through, creating a false sense of achievement. We are producing graduates who have diploma but lack the basic academic competitions required to compete globally. Our current status quo is a race to the bottom, where quality is sacrificed for the sake of high graduation statistics. Now moving to goals. Why TKA is necessary? The government's goal today is twofold. The first one is to restore academic rigor. We need to bring back a culture of excellence where students are motivated to actually master their subjects. And second, to create a unified standard, we must ensure that a student's competency is measured by a national yardstick, not the subjective whims of individual schools. The TKA serve as the North Star for our education system, ensuring that every student who wears a graduation cap has truly earned it through academic merit. Now, we'll be moving to my two main points of argument. The first argument is elevating the quality of education. Implementing TKA as a graduation requirement will directly elevate the overall quality of education. When a test is mandatory for graduation, it creates a trickle-down accountability effect. Teachers are incentivized to complete the syllabus and maintain high teaching standards. Students, knowing the stakes are high, shift from passive learning to active mastery of the material. It eliminates the teaching for the sake of teaching cultures. In countries with high PISA rankings such as Singapore and Vietnam, high-stakes exit exams are a staple. These exams force the entire ecosystem, the government, the schools, and the students to align their efforts towards a single high standard. Therefore, by making TKA mandatory, we provide the necessary pressure to transform our school from diploma mills back into centers of genuine academic excellence. Now, moving to my second argument. The validator for university readiness. The TKA acts as the ultimate validator for university admission and success. Currently, universities struggle because freshmen enter complex majors like engineering and medicine without a verified foundation in physics or biology. This leads to high dropout rates and a dilution of university level curriculum. By making TKA mandatory for graduation, we ensure that every student entering higher education has already passed a rigorous quality control check. We see a correlation between students who struggle in their first year of university and lack of subject specific mastery in high school. Universities currently have to spend the first semester doing remedial teaching. A mandatory TKA ensures that students are linear, meaning their high school mastery directly supports the university major. Thus, the TKA is not just a barrier, it is a bridge. It validates a student's readiness for higher educations and ensures that our universities can focus on advanced research rather than basic high school tutoring. Conclusion, Madam Speaker, we cannot build a golden generation on a foundation of mediocre standard. We must stop being afraid of testing our students and start empowering them to meet high expectations. The TKA is the tool we need to fix our PISA. We need to fix our PISA scores, validate our graduates, and restore the TKA dignity of Indonesian education. And for that, I am proud to propose. And thank you.